Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
Is that brother prick?
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy came from.
Go on.
Careful, just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and start it out. Like,
Well, join the Royal Britannia Patreon. Available now.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and Auto Camp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Welcome to Sephora. I'm looking for a perfume that's not too perfumey.
I got you. Serum moisturizer or moisturizer serum.
Let's get into layering.
My concealer is making me look worse.
Sounds like the wrong shade. Let's get you matched.
There's only one store that really gets what you're going for. Get beauty from people who get beauty. Only at Sephora.
Hi, Let's get you a basket.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
We are species, Elvin family residence, Kevin Loftlaw.
The estimated location of Kevin Loftlaw.
Partial location found.
Hello. We're looking for this ancient place called Kevin Loftlaw. Is that anywhere nearby here? Yeah. The tree says it's this way.
A stone structure. So we need to try and get this one to the same height as the other two.
Elementalism.
I wonder if this thing can dig. Spawn a dragon. Raw.
About here. Portal off.
Hello?
Hello, Jeff.
Riley? Are you a god?
No.
But you know that.
I do, yeah.
Did you have multiple trinkets?
There's a ring. The ring is power, authority, blessing, control.
Can we trust the gods?
No, returning the gods, as you call them, to your reality would tear a hole so big between the planes of this dimension, reality itself would be torn apart.
Is there something that you know of that could take our fight to the gods?
You're wishing well. The raw power of the magic of your plane, when amplified through the well, it would have the power to send you to the astral plane. You may not be able to return.
I think that's a sacrifice that noble people are willing to make.
The prison.
I think that's the well. They're constructing it for something.
Where in Galea can we find that information?
Can't we just flutter into the palace and noob around?
Either way,
We get to Gallia.
Are we assuming if you go back through this portal again, you're going to end up back with your new mate?
Yeah, you can do it. Piri, this is River. River Piri.
Cute name. I'll go and find Timbers then.
Yeah, I'm stepping through.
Wait for him maybe to come back. Try and pull a cow out of Bob and have some lunch.
This giant fuck off kraken grab you and fling you.
Dimension door, another 500 feet away.
Let's creep towards the tree line.
And you can see it sort of hunting around. Locks eyes on the babbling brook. It snurkles off, and you hear the slight chug of a tiny black and white steamboat.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Last time we played.
Oh. It was a cracking episode.
It was.
It was cracking. We cracked on.
Tentacly. River did some shopping.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And nothing else happened.
And nothing bad happened.
She had a couple of drinks.
Yeah. She had a pie.
Kebab.
Mm-hmm. Nancy made up some nonsense about a bar tab. We'll gloss over that.
How much was a bar tab?
What?
I've written down here 81,000 pence.
81,000 gold.
Pence.
Gold. Yes, it's quite a sizable bar tab.
It is. Patreon episode that got out of hand.
I'm just enjoying an arrow.
Oh, they are bubbly.
They are.
Other
very
bubbly
bubbly.
chocolates are available.
No, they're not.
Not in this house.
Not anymore.
And
But if they want to be a sponsor, just email us.
Yeah, just email us.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
all good.
And then you realised that you couldn't get through the portal because Jeff had asked Piri to move to a different level.
Yeah.
So the portal was gone.
Mm-hmm.
You thought, well, we'll have a wake for him. We'll have a funeral. We need some food and
he's
some
dead
snacks out
now.
of Bob. So you opened something out of Bob.
Yep.
You decided you needed some food, so you were hoping for a cow.
We were.
Yeah.
Bob, being the dick that he was, refused to give you anything.
That was our first mistake.
And then when you really pushed him, he went, "Do you know what? Fuck you," and gave you a kraken. And then it threw you across the woods. Before deciding to give up on you because he'd thrown you very far away and hunt down beloved childhood cartoon character Steamboat Willie.
Who just happened to be there for the day.
Yeah. Was passing in the babbling brook.
Oh no.
So all of you are collectively responsible for the death and maiming of, well, not you. You're perfectly innocent in this. The other three are collectively responsible for the death and maiming of beloved childhood cartoon character Steamboat Willie.
I think we should take a moment to remember him.
Okay, cool. Done.
We
It's
are.
over. Right. So now what?
I don't know. You're in a jungle and you just watched a kraken disappear.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
great news, Jeff. The portal's open.
As if
Jeff,
it's
what
like
are you even on?
Where's the kraken gone?
My ability to speak Gnomish.
Speak what?
Gnomish.
Oh, okay. Timbers will be sad.
Yeah,
He'll say fuck off and you'll be like, what?
How dare you?
You what? Well, it's getting really tight, and it's starting to be things you care about.
That is true.
Don't worry about that, Kraken.
It'll find its way home.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. As you still hear the screams just disappearing on the wind.
See the odd tree just ripped out of its
Gone after Winnie the Pooh and Piglet.
Yeah.
Then next. The important thing is, it's not come after us. I didn't even know who that boat captain was anyway.
Why was he in black and white?
It just hates the public domain.
Really hates public
So
domain.
I'm not really worrying about it, to be perfectly honest.
I hope Sherlock's not camping out here.
Should we go check see if Jeff's appeared?
I'm just coming up the Minecraft staircase.
Oh, Jeff. Oh. Where have you been?
Yeah, what happened?
Went to Piri.
Yep.
River came through. Went with Piri.
We went to Piri?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It's just all connected then.
It seems that it's just another port. I don't know what happened the first time I went through. Just like it was like touching one of those god items. Just
Did
disappeared
you
to a different
Tell him
plane.
to move back to
That's
the
why.
Nassau Arch after you left.
No.
Oh. Well, how's Starflower going to get through?
Yeah, that is true.
Go back through.
No. You
Go on.
Go on.
Send
Give
him a
something else
message
up.
then.
You know you want to.
Don't we send him a message from our side?
How?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Otherwise, I'd have done that the first time.
We chuck a piece of paper through.
Printer not found.
Yeah. Can I look for a printer?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I search for some sort of device that might have been a
Roll for printer.
Roll for printer.
Do a printer check.
Adding anything to it, or just a 10?
There's no printers.
No printers?
No dot matrix printers here, I'm afraid. No inkjets, no lasers.
Damn. Sorry, I was just
So we're
been
having
amused
our
by an image in the socials.
We're having our own little private.
So I've just been amused by.
If you check something in the Roll Britannia chat, you'll see.
It's worth this pause. Have a look.
What am I looking at?
Have a quick look in the Roll Britannia
Messenger.
chat.
All right, hold on.
And we'll put it on screen now. And if you go to our Discord when this episode comes out, you'll see it there.
So good. Yeah, to be fair, that was absolutely worth it.
Yeah, you can see what I was like. It's green hands.
Who's done that?
Me?
You do that?
You did it, yeah.
It wasn't going to be me, was it? I'd need crayons to make that.
Best part about it is we've reached a level now with you guys and your efforts on social media that I can just Google Keth Frostiron and he's the first thing that comes up. Pretty sweet.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
Google any of our names, real names or character names.
Yeah.
We come up.
Sweet.
I don't. I think the founder of Domino's Pizza comes up for me.
Is that what?
We still come up.
Yeah, but nowhere near the top. There are far more famous people with my name. Sadly.
Oh, we were distracted.
I'm just Googling myself now.
Yeah.
What's the word for that? There's a word for it, isn't there?
There's a lady that comes up and then it's me.
Cool.
Yeah, funny, wasn't it? I'm glad I made that.
Good.
Took me like 2 minutes.
So, Jeff's popped through.
Yeah.
He's clambered up out of the hole and
hello.
Has been greeted to quite a lot of mess, I think.
And some shell-shocked faces.
And some very disturbed, well, two very disturbed-looking people. Milo, where the fuck are you? 560 feet away.
In the woods somewhere. Just in the woods.
In the woods.
I'm making my way back to...
Making his way downtown, walking fast.
Yeah.
We're so stealthy, he just walks past us.
Yeah.
Guys?
They're just looking down the brook at the devastation that's going on.
Yeah.
Jeff just sort of pops up, stands next to you, go, oh, look at that.
It's gone 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Absolutely nothing. Let's go to Galea.
Yep. Nothing to worry about here.
Just not that way, and I point down the brook.
Just looking at a wake of destruction.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay. Nothing happened.
Let's go.
Checks out.
Don't worry about it. We just,
not questioning it.
we just had some lunch. It's
We
fine.
had it under control.
Oh, Milo's back.
Oh, hello, Milo.
Hi.
That's
Milo.
a bit of a long walk. I mean, a long nothing from doing nothing.
Nope, we're all absolutely fine.
How's Piri? How are you?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
enough
really
about
good.
us.
River get home?
Yeah, seems she's fine.
Brilliant.
Saw her go through the portal.
Sure, she's having a great time.
Probably drunk by now.
Absolutely.
Usually.
You know what she's like.
Then she goes to the pub.
That's just for a discount.
You are braver than me.
We've got months before she's in.
Yeah.
We can hide.
That's fine.
Her husband's here.
It's true.
I'll be long.
Hey.
I'll be long gone by then.
As it turns out, River's also a massive narc.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
She did.
Narc. Anyway, should we go to Galea?
Yep.
By boat?
In a
or
different way.
Down this brook? Or?
No.
Definitely not that way.
Anywhere but there.
Feeling seasick, if anything. It would be terrible if I went down there.
Yeah.
Where's your map? How far?
I
is
gave it to River. And she took it and then went into a portal.
How are we going to figure out where to get from here to Galea?
You'll find it.
It's massive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once
It's
we're up in the air.
arguably the biggest place in the world.
Once we're up in the air, we'll be able to
Got to
see
say
it.
it properly. Come on.
The biggest place in the world.
There we go.
Now I feel immersed.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So we're flying.
Yeah, what are we flying as, Milo?
Big fast birds, please.
Now, can I roll? We've been around nature.
Budgie.
What have we seen whilst we've been around this area?
Dragons.
There's a lot of animals when we turned up.
Sparrow.
We've seen dragons.
Wood pigeon.
Dragons, I can't lie. Sure, we've seen dragons, haven't we?
We'll see a bunch of dragons.
But a dragon's not.
If four dragons start freaking flying around,
Can you
then there's gonna
polymorph
be
into monstrosities?
Yeah.
Can you?
Creature. Yeah.
There's
Can
gonna
I
be, there's
not
gonna
just
be
make us
issues.
invisible at the same time?
That's what I was going to say.
Can I concentrate if I've been polymorphed?
Oh, these are
These are hard questions that only a Dungeon Master can
I'm
answer.
concentrating on the polymorph. So
Technically, he's a bird concentrating on polymorph. Can I still be concentrating on an invisibility spell?
Yeah, technically.
So in theory,
this sounds like teamwork to me. This is
teamwork.
almost untested territory.
This is why we're all looking at you like,
of team.
is this working?
I don't.
I have a question.
Can we
though.
do this?
When
theory.
when we get to what's the end destination? Where are we going? Are we going to the
Cheapside
castle
first.
or
Please, Cheapside first.
Cool.
Yeah, straight.
I
to,
don't want to go that close.
Should we go?
I'll see you. Bye.
We could go straight to the nearest like alley near a drain where we came up.
Yeah,
where we got taken. You know, when we left the sewers, rather than going through the whole rigmarole.
Well, you're not going to be able to do there in one polymorph.
Can't do a dragon.
There you go.
New form can be any beast you have seen. I was reading that as Derek.
Yeah, that was nice. Derek just starts saying stuff.
The new
apropos
form
of-
can be any beast you have seen with a challenge rating equal to or less than half of the level.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
Definitely
you
can't be a
might
dragon.
Challenge 10.
What dragon are you looking for?
Challenge 9.
Fairy dragon, because they
It
could
would
be
be
invisible
less
already.
than half the level. It's a level 9 spell, so it could only be a level 4.
No, whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the
equal to.
target's or half the target's level if the target doesn't have a challenge rating. So it could be a challenge rating 9.
Okay.
Are there any challenge rating 9 dragons if we're going to do invisible?
Well, what dragons have you seen? You can't just pick a dragon out of the air.
I've seen a chromatic dragon.
That's a flying joke.
What other dragons have you done that I've seen?
Pretty much, I tend to stick to chromatic, I'm afraid.
Then a chromatic dragon. And
The creature is limited in
that
the
red
actions.
one that was in the Masquerade dungeon.
Can I, just before you go down this route, the creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. It can't speak, cast spells, or do anything else that requires hands or speech.
There you go.
Can't cast spells then.
We can't be invisible, because if we were to turn ourselves invisible, the mass polymorph is a creature you can see within range. So you can't go invisible first and then do polymorph.
and
you
I
can't
can't
do
turn
polymorph
invisible.
first because you wouldn't be able to turn invisible.
Why do we just turn into 3 dragons and then Jeff rides one and then he makes us invisible? Would that work? Can you do that? Just ride on the back.
man flying.
Can you turn himself invisible? Can you do like? Is there a massive?
I've got greater invisibility. I'm just
trying to think of how
what sort of chromatic dragon?
I can extend my magic.
A friendly
extended
one.
spell.
What sort of chromatic dragon? Yeah, baby,
Indefinitely.
No, there's
Basically,
different
every
colours
time
of
I
chromatic
use
dragon as well.
2 sort of like double it. So if it's a minute, I can make it 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6, 8 minutes, up to.
But is this turning into a minimal
Yeah. Should we just do?
We just do bird.
Just do bird. Sparrow.
Yeah,
seems quite fitting.
What's the fastest bird you've seen?
Well, unless you know any faster land animals, because if we're not changing from this land mass,
that's a good point,
to that smoky bit over there where we think might be.
You've seen a lot more land-based
I'm
creatures.
thinking there might be some quite quick land, or even ones that can dig, go underneath, and really
digging might be a little
digging
unnecessary.
slow though.
Yeah, it might take quite a long time. What's the fastest
Flight's gotta
land-based?
be- flight's gotta be the fastest.
Shall we roll? Can we roll nature or intelligence checks to see the fastest land-based animal we've seen
Oh,
today?
Jesus.
Today?
Today? It can be any. It can be ever.
Yeah, it can be ever. That's true.
Air travel's
But it has to be
always
something
faster
he's
than
seen.
land.
Yeah, you can go in a straight line.
It has to be
Air
something
travel's always faster than land.
That's true.
It's got to be birds. It's always going to be faster.
Okay, so
And they are pretty fucking quick. We got here in an hour.
I don't know. I think a cheetah
3
could
days.
beat me over the land if I was in the air.
Yeah, but they can't sprint.
What
They
if
can't keep up that speed.
what if
for
you-
an
Yeah, but
hour.
I
an
can't
aeroplane.
fly.
No, what?
You can't.
No.
How did you get here?
I don't know.
I'd say air travel over the hour. It's got to be faster than running.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I would
can't. It
think
just
so,
makes
right?
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look how quick we were as pigeons, fat or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were very quick.
Even a big.
So what are you
jump.
doing?
seagull, come on, let's go.
Seagulls it is.
They're pretty quick.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, my. No.
Oh, remember the barrel roll, everybody.
Yeah.
That's the signal that your time's running out.
Yep.
Sweet. And we
No, get distracted by chips.
take off
Fly off.
into
Flap
the air.
half, feathery paws.
Bye. Bye.
And we're going to do
Off
this.
you go.
We're doing this for an hour. You're putting out a fire. Got some bellows.
Yes.
Bye. Just quickly put out this fire before we
Putting out
leave.
fires everywhere.
I was just checking to see if it had a different flying speed. It doesn't.
No.
So 81 miles or so. Was it 81 miles?
No. 61 miles you did.
Oh,
In an hour.
Yeah.
What's
Fine.
the speed
How
of a
I'm retconning the distance because
68.
no, yeah, I'm retconning the distance to more than 10 miles because that's not feasible. Anyway, Don't worry. It's you get to the edge of Galea, like give or take, within the hour.
Oh, fair enough. It's going to be like Game of Thrones is.
Yeah.
The first few episodes are like, I'm walking and doing.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
you go to the end game, it's like, and there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more interesting. People didn't seem to understand that. Yeah, cool, we're flying. And we're there.
Yeah.
Barrel roll observed.
Where are you landing?
Cheapside's to the. You said the Cheapside is south of the river.
It is south of the river.
So that's
Where are
and we were heading
flying
north to Galea.
No, so this is a complication because I gave you directions just so you could understand a map, but that's not strictly speaking the directions of the cardinal directions of the continent itself.
Sure, okay.
It was just so you could kind of understand it.
It was above you.
Yeah.
We could all visualize it.
You could visualize.
Are we on the side of town? Do I recognise any of the Cheapside buildings?
So put it this way, because it would take weeks to walk across Galea as a city.
Yeah,
it is going to take, even flying. It's
going to take a while.
It's some time to get to from the outskirts over the shanty towns, over the wall, all these things. It will take a little while, but if you're willing to stop and
read an anthology and get that spell slot back,
and
do it again.
You could do that. You could take a short rest as a long rest and get that spell slot back and do it again. Yeah.
All right.
We could all take a short rest.
So we'll land
because it is definitely more than 68 miles across.
Yeah. We'll land in an area of the outskirts, sort of residentially area. Try and find a quick pub.
You want to
go to a pub?
Albenheffen?
You can. I mean, that's towards the edge. It's within the wall.
It's the only one that I know that's on the edge.
No shenanigans now. Got a mission.
Yeah. We are
And,
still wanted criminals.
There is that very reputable police force.
They're all right.
They're all right.
The new recruits don't seem up to much.
They've only sort of solved one crime so far.
We'll see. And if you want to see too, you can
With
back
your
out back a right.
Diving into a tavern or just like have a sort of.
So you're landing in an area
rest
and
a drink.
We'll land in a sort of small. I mean, okay.
Are you going to Heavesham, perhaps?
Oh, could do.
Can we reach Heavesham?
You could reach Heavesham.
Sweet. We'll go to
Forgot
Heavesham.
about Heavesham.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll land in a sort of
the smouldering wreck still of
slight back street.
They can't. It's like lithium. They can't put it out.
That's popcorn for you.
Yeah.
Just keeps burning.
Keeps popping. There's a huge underground store of it.
They think they've got it. They finally got the fire out, and then just
keeps going.
It's gone again. Looks like they bought too much popcorn for that event. Boy, I hope somebody got fired for that blood.
Yeah, they did.
So we'll land in like a sort of a back street area and transform, and then
back street,
not in town square. We're here.
Hey, are you going to find a tavern then, perhaps?
We still need to keep our heads down.
Find a tavern.
Jeff pulls his fez slightly
further down
over his head to try and cover him. They'll never recognise me.
Yeah, I won't stand out at all in this big red fez. Completely.
I'll pull my gentleman's flat cap out and my swagger stick of moustaches because that worked so well last time.
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect disguise.
I'll put it on, and it's a DC 15 wisdom save. Wisdom. 16. So I don't have to, but I can.
There you are. You've returned just in time for your moment with the Dungeon Master. It is, as always, a genuine delight having you here with us on the forecastle with us again. And I'm over the moon that you've chosen to leap back into the beautiful bedlam that is Roll Britannia. Without your brilliant support, we'd have been eaten alive by the barnacle kraken of podcast obscurity long ago. So, from all of us on board, thank you for sticking with us. Now then, let's get on with the important bit. Pedro! Bring that shout-out scroll. There you are. Why are you wearing a ski mask? What do you mean it's for business? Why is Derek hiding that crate and a crowbar with a pot of goose grease? What are you two up to something? I can smell it. What is that? Is that Milo's study key? You found it. Pedro, I swear if you're planning what I think you're planning, just give me the scroll and the grappling hook. Both of them. Right, off with you. And no more planning sessions in the green room. Honestly. They've got that Ocean's 2.5 look in their eyes again. Anyway, this week's shout out goes to Erin Angiolini, possibly. Sorry if I've said that wrong. Thank you for talking to us on Blue Sky and for saving our bacon. Yes, exactly. Genuinely, thank you. Thank you ever so much for reaching out. It just shows how amazing the creator community really, really is. So, thank you. Now, if you like a shout out just like Erin, it's as easy as Derek pilfering a sacred relic and selling it on for a bag of Johnson's hazelnuts. All you have to do is chart a course for our social media hideouts, Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, if that's your vibe. And don't forget our very lively Discord server. It's absolutely heaving with D&D lovers and Roll Britannia fanatics. So, yeah. But remember, you've got to stand out and earn one of those shout-outs. Just share your fan art, send us a spell you've invented, or regale us with a tale of your latest session. As long as it's brilliant, we are listening. And if Royal Britannia is floating your boat, and why not help us grow with a 5-star review wherever you tune in, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Good Pods, Podurama, Podchaser, any of them really. It takes only a few moments and it makes a world of difference. And we read and appreciate every single review. And if you fancy going full-on legend mode, then you should consider joining the official Royal Britannia Patreon. There's tiers available from as little as £2 a month. You'll get access to exclusive content, backstories, artwork, a peek behind the scenes, or behind the kimono, if you will, of all the madness and mayhem that we couldn't fit into the main show. There's all sorts of goodies, and of course, ad-free episodes, and exclusive merch for that matter. It's a heaving treasure chest of goodies just waiting for you to enjoy them. So if that sounds like something you like and you want to support the show and get even more out of us, then head on over to patreon.com/Roll Britannia and become an official Roll Britannia patron. Thank you. Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships!
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at polestar.com.
Last but not least, don't you dare scarf up before smashing that all-important subscribe button. Otherwise, you might end up helping Pedro decrypt Milo's finding system, and no one comes out of that with their innocence intact. Just don't. Well, I've got a parrot and a rogue conspiring in the gallery, and you've got an adventure to get back into. So, go on, get back in there. Go!
Right, that's a big moustache. Comes out weirdly in the shape of the words and moustache. It's just made of hair. Oh! Wow.
I think you can see
I feel
the
immersed.
scale.
Bloody heck.
Yeah, that definitely... Just the fact that you can't see the edge.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to describe to you just how big this is.
Yeah. That's pretty dang big.
Yep.
Is bigger than Birmingham.
Yeah.
Just quite a little bit.
Just a little.
Bigger than Birmingham.
And the road layout is simpler.
Yep.
Yeah, weirdly.
So, yeah, what we're gonna perception checks, I guess, or what we do? We're looking around for a tavern.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick shufting.
Oh, you want a tavern?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a look around.
Perception, yeah?
Yeah, please.
24, please.
Yep.
17.
Yep.
22.
22. Yep.
Bloody double-digit buggers. 5.
Jeff, you spot nothing at all. You're looking around, going,
come on.
Building.
Building.
Best in your eyes.
Yeah.
No idea what that is. Another building. The rest of you see what that is. It's a tavern.
Oh.
It's called the Otter's Pocket.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nothing is wetter than an office pocket.
Lovely. So let's go whet our whistle at the Otter's Pocket, shall we?
Okay.
There was a lot of flying.
What? What?
Gonna wet our beaks that way.
Are we? We definitely didn't transform into birds and fly here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't mention
I
beak.
don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't say beak at all.
Into the Otter's Pocket we go.
You step inside.
We'll just wing it. I mean,
I mean, walk it. What? Hold on.
We didn't fly here, all right?
Stop asking.
Stop flapping.
Don't squawk too loud.
That 10 gold or the 8 gold that I've got, the 2 gold that you've got from
Yeah.
it. Yeah, should we just barkeep? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6,
5,
7,
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
9 beers, please.
9 beers.
Thank you.
Right, okay. 9 beers. Too fucking.
Right. Jesus.
You had a bad day,
Come
didn't
in asking for beers. Right, there you go.
do you not
Slams them down on the bar.
You don't serve beers here then, usually?
You want fucking beers? What do you want?
Coffee? Or if you just clean the machine, that'd be a real pain.
Yeah.
I won't ask.
What-
I won't
what-
be that guy.
What do
Yeah.
you specialise in?
Is it beer? You
Beer.
specialise in beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
then.
Well, then
We've
what are you
got-
complaining about?
Beer and nothing.
Right. I'd rather have beer than nothing. How much
Right.
is that, please?
3 gold.
Milo?
Milo,
Even though we have gold. And we've just discussed that we will pay. Milo?
You pocket the gold and then turn to Milo deliberately like,
I haven't got 3 gold. I've only got 2. Milo?
And I haven't got 3 gold. I've only got 8 gold.
Yeah.
Milo?
the numbers don't work.
We've just seen your family house
Yeah.
where you grew up. You can buy us a beer.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
also finance the rest of the time we're here.
Yeah,
But mainly the beers.
They're listening, easing you into the payments. A nice small 3 gold.
And I'll
It's good
hand
to
over
be
3
back.
gold.
Oh, it's good to be back in Galea. The extra beer that Keth isn't going to drink, the 9th one, I'm going to take. And I'll go over to like the nearest slot bucket and
Isn't going to drink.
I'll pour it out for the river.
Oh, she's not dead.
I know she's not dead. Well, she might be.
Well, you don't know that, to be fair. She could be.
We also don't know how River's water thing works, so pouring one out like that might...
Maybe she'll get it.
She might get it, or she'll spawn there. We don't know.
Yeah. No, you don't.
I like doing
I love
it.
it.
When she comes back, suddenly like some beer.
She comes back half cut. She doesn't know why. It's because throughout the rest of the time, the next recording, we'll just keep pouring beers out. And the next time she's here, she's sourced and has no idea.
The hell happened?
Because we keep pouring one out for River.
That beer won't go to waste.
So, should we find a...
One for you, one for my Genasi.
Yeah, pour one out for the Genassis we've lost along the way. Not dead.
She's not dead. We just don't know where she's at.
We just misplaced her.
Shall we go? We'll go sit down somewhere. Is it quite busy in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, reasoners. Yeah.
What time of day is it? Like?
Early evening.
Okay.
Ah, perfect. I'm going to Kath will go and shove off into the corner and get started on his beers.
Fine, I'll go
He needs
back.
a 20-minute nap.
Excuse me, barman.
Uh,
I'm asking this preemptively because I know he's going to ask as soon as I get back there. You
Yeah.
serving food?
nah.
Anywhere that we can bring food in, like a kebab van or a hot dog store or anything like that? No worries.
Have you got any rooms?
Kath, there's no shanks.
All you hear is just one of the big Every negative response is just
Your beer.
Just beer.
They've got
No
2
rooms.
items on their menu.
Beer and nothing.
He
Beer and
explained
get out.
this.
Guys, I don't think we can...
That's all they do.
and it's a third of
It's a
gold
very
beer.
simple menu.
Yeah. To be fair, it doesn't stress out the kitchen.
Yeah.
But he seems so stressed.
They're just
really bored.
There's like 8 chefs back there.
There is a kitchen.
Just drinking beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all they got.
I love how he's so pissed off that he's just serving them one
One's a
thing. he has to
sautéed
do.
beer and one's a fried beer.
The fact is, he asks people what they want as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Nothing.
You want beer?
Beer. Beer. Much easier when they ask for nothing.
Yeah.
He hates it when they ask for beer.
Here you go. Fuck off.
1 gold.
Yeah. Oh, what even nothing costs?
What? No, nothing costs 3 times the
Yeah,
price
it
of the
does.
beer. You order a nothing, it's 3 times
You
the cost.
wasted his time.
Now I see why. Now it'll make sense why he's so grumpy about serving beer, because it almost costs him.
It's more money and he has to do stuff.
And he has to buy the beer. He doesn't have to buy any. He doesn't have to buy nothing.
He doesn't have to buy.
He doesn't have to buy nothing.
There's nothing.
But he
It's
does.
fresh from the market this morning.
But he does.
He goes and gets fresh nothing every morning at the market.
That's why he's so grumpy. He's knackered from getting up so early to go get the best nothings. The money can't buy.
Oh, God.
Got a bit.
Every time we go to a tavern, stupid shit like this.
Yeah.
We'll just,
I love it. I love it.
we'll
All we
just
came
nip in, have a quick 4 beers, and then go.
Apparently not.
No.
You just hit Keth again, just go. He's furious. We're like, come on.
No rooms and no food.
It's just beer or nothing.
No rooms and no
That's what
food.
it should
Make
say
Keth
on
a
the
smashy
sign
smashy.
outside.
No, it says it over the bar. Menu, beer. It's like 30 silver pieces. Nothing. 3 gold. No, 1 gold.
Yeah.
Nothing. A gold.
A gold.
Yeah. A gold.
A gold.
A gold. Kuggled.
Right.
When we
Coated?
when we were walking
I'm
to
Gould.
Bekuggled.
when we were walking to the tavern, did we see anything like seats outside or anything like that?
Yeah, some seats outside.
Let's go and just have a little finish
I'd
these
like to sit in the
outside.
sun for a
See
little
the
bit.
see the scene of what's going on. See how people are, what the demeanour of people are. If there's any places we can lay our heads for the night, that kind of thing. Just while we finish these, rather than being in here because the company's not great. Other than you, lovely gents, of course.
Yeah, okay. I'll happily head outside with Jeff.
All right then.
Guess it's a mess in here anyway. I'm all out of patience. Out of beer now.
4 smashed beer mugs. They were all empty. You didn't finish them all. It's not stupid.
But just before that, as we're walking out, I'm just going to go to the barman and I just put another gold piece. Just 3 more, please. Just grab
Just 3 more.
Take them out. Actually, can I hand over 4 gold pieces?
Yeah.
And
3 beers and a nothing.
yeah, 3 beers and nothing. So at least he gets some sort of. He gets a nothing.
3 beers, 1 nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
half the nothing, please.
Actually, hold the nothing. I've just prepped it as well.
Yeah. You see all the chefs in the back going,
Why do they always order the nothing last as well?
It takes so long to not do.
That's the one you got to leave to not settle.
push the nothing, it's about to turn.
Have you cleaned the nothing pipes?
There's an offer on nothing today.
What is happening?
Buy a beer, get nothing free.
It's nothing in a burger night.
Nothing's very good for you, actually. It's very few calories in
It's
nothing.
extremely low in calories.
So I'll bring them outside and give Keth another.
Gluten free as well.
Oh, God. That's true.
Yeah, true.
You could have nothing. You could have nothing
And
if you're a vegan.
Yeah.
You can. It is vegan.
Lacto free.
Yeah.
Just
animal
In fact, there's no allergens at all in nothing.
True. Cruelty-free,
still put them on the
free-range
packet.
nothing.
Yeah. It's entirely recyclable as well.
Yeah. Content, nothing. Caution, may contain nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe
May
in a
not.
factory- may have been produced in a factory where nothing was prepared.
Not even the staff.
Not a choking hazard.
0 to 3, no sad onion.
No salad. Yeah.
This is all so silly.
We're supposed to be doing something. I've
We're
forgotten.
literally having a 20-minute
Nothing.
rest. That's it.
We were just having a little
Just
bit.
having a short rest.
He's reading the book.
Are you going to read the book?
Read us the book. Read us the book. Read
And
it
he'll
out
send
loud.
us to sleep for 20 minutes.
That's
And
the
then we
whole-
can have a short rest.
So you're asking me to read a magic book in the middle of an open street.
Yes, they are.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was magic.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was just
I'm not
like
reading magic.
tips on power.
Is it obviously magic?
Story.
When he's reading it and it's activating to do it? Is it because we've seen him do it before? Is it obvious that it's very clearly he's reading a magic book, or does it just look like he's reading?
Well, it sort of reads back, so.
I imagine it's sort of levitating above his hand as well. Like he just has to wave his hand when he wants the pages to turn.
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I was just wondering. Because it looked like he was just reading a book, because before he went to Reach's, I asked him for a room and just went and read. And
right, yes,
I
he
thought,
did in private.
But apparently...
You got a toilet, mate? So you got a shitter?
Yeah, around back.
The kitchen.
There you go.
That'll do.
Fine, I'll go around the back.
Yeah.
It's just an alleyway.
He's just taking something to have a read of, what you read in the toilets.
It smells so bad.
Was it like constitution?
Do you want to do that here? Or do you want
I should go find a
All right.
room.
Can you make a con saving throw, please?
Yeah.
That's just walking up to the door.
Oh, God.
8. I mean, you just about hold this together, but goddamn, it's close. You're like, nope.
Nope,
Not for you.
Nope.
All
I'll
right.
back up and go join him again.
When he comes back looking green.
Have a pint of nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
That's very disrespectful.
settle your stomach with some nothing. Oh, come on, Kev. You've had too much nothing today. Have your beer and you'll settle down.
Kev's going to do like the cowboy now. When he does his sleep.
Pull his hat down.
Yeah, the hat that isn't there. Just close his eyes.
Boots up.
Yeah, boots up. Folded arms. He's going to take his short rest that way.
How busy is the street outside?
I'm doing short rest.
Not that busy.
Okay, I'll just wander up to anybody that kind of is coming this way and go, I'm really sorry to bother you. Excuse me. Do you know of any like inns or taverns around here that have rooms?
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
You're sitting outside one.
when he's about to start.
Yeah, there's a tab. Oh, you want one with rooms?
Yeah, with rooms that
Right.
we can rent. For the night. I got a long journey ahead. You say.
Let me just think. I got to get my bearings right.
The bearings?
Got to get my bearings right. So, and he sort of turns and he goes, if you're facing this way.
Okay, and I face the same way.
Yeah, just copied it.
Well, what you do, right?
Yeah.
Is you take the road down that way.
Okay.
And go this way.
Right.
Right. And then 3 roads over.
Yeah.
There's an island.
Okay.
Straight over the island.
Yeah.
First right.
Okay.
Yep.
Third exit? Or straight over?
Straight over the
Second
island.
exit.
Then first right.
Then first right. Okay, got ya.
I need to face this way now. And then you turn. And then once you're on that road,
Yeah.
you face this way, right?
Yeah.
And there's 3 driveways on your left.
Yeah.
Go past those.
Okay.
Right. Don't go in them.
Okay.
And on the right hand side,
Yeah.
there's a turning.
Yeah.
Take that.
Right.
Yeah, on the
Left
right.
or right?
Not on the
Okay.
right. And down there, there's another tavern.
And it's got rooms.
Usually. Can't say if they're
Okay, if
open.
they're available, but... Ah, thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Bye.
Love you. For helping me.
Bye.
And I go to like... No? Okay. I'll see you later.
It's just sort of looking at it. Bye.
I'm not
Walks
from around
off.
here, sorry. So, the guy told me if I'm facing this way, I go... There's that
I
road
don't need the directions.
down there.
I'll just follow you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like we're going to hear the same information twice, but maybe slightly worse off this time around. We'll just follow you and hope we get there.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you make your way.
I'm going to take my beer.
Yeah, just steal the glass.
He doesn't care about the glassware, clearly.
No.
What would he serve his nothing in?
Could he give Kev a nudge? He's having a nap outside.
Yeah. I mean, not
Kev.
Kev Frostire, the wanted criminal.
You're napping and there's just a poster of you behind you.
He's using it to keep the sun out of his eyes. And it looks like he's just put a picture of his own face on his face. Just cut some eye holes out of it.
What?
We're heading to get... I've cheated. You look quite pale. Are you feeling okay?
Turn over a new leaf.
Oh, Kev, it's you.
I mean, not Kev.
I mean, not Kev.
Not Kev.
It's not you.
Not
Right. This place is feeling negative. Positively double negative. Shall we go and find this other place I've been told about that's got some rooms we can
Where is it?
in?
How do we get there?
Just follow me. Just follow me.
Okay. But what if you get lost? How will we find out?
Dear.
Well, we'll ask somebody else on the way.
What's the name of this place?
I don't know. I think it's called.
Okay, fine. I'm taking a beer for the road, though.
You've got 3 there.
I know.
And a nothing.
You're not taking all 3? Okay, fine.
Oh, yeah.
Just taking one. Wimp.
I think the other two could.
Just knock the other 2 on the floor.
And all these notes.
Jeff, reaching out. Okay.
Oh, I thought you had
There's
one.
some down there.
I thought you had one.
I finished it.
Slaps it out of your hand.
Time to go. We're leaving.
I've just bought you 3 more beers. Time to leave.
But carrying his own road beer.
You're not allowed to take the glass, Jeff.
You've got to smash them here. All right, we'll head to this
Cool,
place.
you go to the other one.
Yeah.
As you walk down this road, as you lead up to it.
Time for a beer.
The sign over the inn
I think we got our way
just
with that
says the
without any
Crunk
shenanigans.
Chimera.
The Kronk Chimera. Nice.
Crunk Chimera.
Nice.
Let's get crunk.
Let's get Kronk. Oh, we're headed.
I feel like
You
it's
head
going to be a
inside?
really off-brand audio party. Audio jungle party.
A busy place?
Yeah, it's a little busier than,
Sounds like it.
than the Otter's
That's
Pocket.
genuine.
It's busier than the Otter's Pocket, yeah, fair. I'll head up to the bar.
Yeah, we know what we're there
Hello,
for.
barkeep. Sorry about that.
It's a stumpy pub.
Oh, wonderful.
You can tell by the air.
Yeah.
I don't even notice.
There's a sort of
anymore.
haze.
I can breathe. Through,
People limping.
Yeah.
I can breathe through Stumpy. I can breathe underwater. It's all
Oh,
the
it's
same now.
it's chewy, isn't it?
How have you got a bomb already?
You just get me mind swept here.
Just
I
walked
just
in,
swept it up.
saw a bowl, was like, oh, this must be the complimentary.
It's still got the owner kind of hanging on to it.
Get off! Get off!
I don't
Get
want
off.
a freebie.
Chew.
Yeah, give me that and swaps the beer mug over.
This
Gives the
garnish.
empty one to him and takes his full one over. Get off!
This garnish is still resisting.
Garnish.
It's just a little bloke hanging off the bowl, like, get off!
Ahoy there, that be the end of part 1 of this episode. So, get the longboats and head on over to part 2. It's available right now. Avast!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy came from.
Go on.
Careful, just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and
Start it
out. Like,
Yeah.
Well, join the Royal Britannia Patreon. Available now.